extremely painful that people will come here to turn Sarah's funeral into a joke. You know, security people putting on helmets as if there is anybody who was prepared to attack them. We had organized a member of parliament for Ngora, the Honorable Stella Isodo Apolot, the Honorable Obwalo, the Honorable Alobo, and the other leaders, the Honorable Nandala Mafabi, when there was difficulty in handling the body, because our friends from Katonga had promised to pay for funeral services, which they failed by Tuesday this week. We moved in because we wanted to honor this great leader. We moved in because for me, as a son of the soil, it would have been disastrous for me not to bury her. And that was my greatest concern. This is my sister. These people, some of them have come here, they have gone. They will never visit this grave again, where Sarah has been put. At least for me, I have the opportunity of passing along this highway every often. And I will be able to do exactly that, to continue honoring my sister. It's therefore extremely painful that our friends come here to begin to twist the narrative. The reality is that we have got one FDC in this country. That FDC resides in Katonga. It resides in Najanamkumbi, I beg your pardon. It doesn't reside in Katonga. The FDC that these fellows have coined is FDC that should respect the leadership in Najanamkumbi. So for Dr. Besigye to say, you know, his leader is somewhere else, he's just begun to say, indirectly say he doesn't belong to FDC, he's no longer a member of the FDC. So if that is what he says, because I was endorsed, I was elected in the election of the 6th of October. That took place in Lugogo Showgrounds as president of the FDC for another 5 years. So if Dr. Besigye thinks I am not the leader and he has another leader somewhere, it is his choice. But what he is indirectly saying to us is not a member of FDC. And he has freedom to live. FDC is not going to die, it's not going to collapse on account of anybody leaving the FDC. Never. So I understand that our friends are preparing to start a new political party. It is their choice. But I also want to warn that they should desist from violence. Because I have heard they want to come and take over Najanamkumbi by force. This is not going to happen. This is a big joke. It is a big joke. First of all, I want to say that the Nandala Mafabi that is being talked about as having masterminded the stealing of a body, that is an insult to Nandala. Sare Peru was the niece of Nandala Mafabi. Sare Peru received support endlessly from Nandala Mafabi. In fact, each time he returned from his trips abroad, he's actually out of the country, that's why he's not here today, he would come with medication from Germany, from the rest of Europe, from England, from the United States of America, from Canada, and bring that medication to her niece, his niece. And to an extent that Sarah took a goat from the farm here and took it to her uncle to say thank you for taking good care of me. Now what these jokers are talking about, these ones, making, you know, creating a storm from a teacup, is just an exaggeration of what happened. We had a National Council meeting taking place in Najanamkumbi. And the standing order was, because of the anticipated chaos that they wanted to cause, the standing order was no vehicle would park inside Najanamkumbi compound. This applied to everybody, including me, the president of the FDC. I came and I said to the people, the security, I am president of the FDC. My car is going to go in here. And they said, no, regardless of what you are going to park outside. I listened to them, I parked outside. Sarah came, she wanted to enter the premises by force against the instructions given to the security based on the intelligence that we received. And so she stayed in the car. We even tried to persuade her. Because of her disability, we would get a wheelchair for her. But I think probably the intention instigated by these guys was different. And so she was not allowed to go into Najanankumbi. It is a fallacy. It is totally wrong. It is extremely disappointing that anybody would say that we drove Sarah out of the FDC. Remember that even after that incident, the late Peru came to Ngora. She participated in the elections. She was elected as the secretary for this constituency. She came to the National Delegates Conference where I was re-elected president of the FDC. She did. She actually went to Soroti and participated in the swearing in of the leaders from Teso. She was there. Now, when Besigye and his group come here to begin to distort facts for political expedience, you should know that that is a defeated group and we are going to defeat them in their own game. In Katonga, our friends sitting in Katonga failed to raise the money for funeral services and we came in to help the family. We are not proud about spending 9.5 million shillings in paying funeral service to handle this body because of the special person that Sarah was. If I died today, no such amount of money will be drawn from the FDC treasury to bury me. No. My family will take care of most of those expenses. But we did that for Sarah. We were in consultation with the family, most especially with Susan Eperu, who went to the funeral services to choose the coffin, together with the Honorable Ebwalu, together with the Honorable Stella Isodo, distinguished members of our community. You know, for anybody to say that Nandala could steal a body of Sarah Eperu, to do what with it? Isodo could steal a body of Sarah Eperu, to do what with it? That the Honorable Ebwalu could steal a body of Sarah Eperu, to do what with it? By the way, the value of a body is zero in terms of money.
Today I didn't expect that there would be drama here, so we came. The program was proceeding well until the last moments when the commotion arose. Up to now, frankly, I don't know what the controversy is, because I have heard somebody say that they were protesting that they were not on the list to speak, but there was the two MPs who were the local MP, the woman MP, were on the program to make speeches. My brother, the Honorable Koloin Ngora, was on the program to make a speech. So I really, up to now, don't know what the confusion was all about. I've been told that it seems the only thing was that they didn't want me to speak. If that was even the case, maybe they should have mentioned it, because as I said at Katonga, I said two things. First, that Sarah is no longer here. Sarah went away 1 week ago. She's not with us. This is a body. We are just talking to ourselves. We can talk to ourselves even if the body is not there. We can continue to talk to ourselves. And second, I said said, you see, the reason all this arose is because our people think that you can service somebody when she's already dead. You know, burying somebody is not what we are doing today. It's looking after them when they are alive. And I think that was Sarah's protest, that she was not looked after when she was alive. She was humiliated when she was alive. And you know, whatever humble contribution we made to her treatment, I think that is all that she was keen to honor in her death. Now, whatever contributions we made to her treatment, we are not making it with any condition. We were just contributing to our colleague who was unwell, just like we do to many, including those who get well and beat us and do whatever. But you know, in life we don't serve, we don't help each other so that you may be thanked. We help each other because it's the right thing to do. And so it's very sad. I'm very, very disappointed, and we are all disappointed that the event ended up as it has. This is our family. The Peru family will forever be our family. Whether Sarah is there or not, we shall always connect with the family. Politics aside, as friends, Sarah was a friend to me, with or without politics, and the family will remain our friends and comrades with or without politics. So the other sad thing maybe that I can comment on is the whole destruction of our mission, because the mission of FDC is a liberation mission to end slavery in our country, because we are captives of Mr. Museveni and his family. That is the bottom line. He owns Uganda, he controls it like he wants. People are dying without health care when we pay huge amounts of taxes. You know, kids can't go to schools, and so there is an emergency we need to solve in our country. It's urgent. It's very, very urgent that we get out of this condition. So the worst thing that we can do to our country is to spend time bickering amongst ourselves rather than dealing with where the problem lies. And this is why, for me, I Rwanda Museveni. So it's not an FDC war, it's a Ugandan war of those who are oppressed. And the sooner we forget, you know, this is why I believe some of these are Museveni tactics to divert us from dealing with him. You know, confusing UPC, confusing DP, confusing NUP. Now they are in NUP, confusing NUP, so that we keep on arguing with each other. We are not focusing on where the problem lies. I hope that our brothers, all of us, can realize that FDC is not the solution to Uganda's problem. FDC alone will not solve Uganda's problem. So whether you call yourself Naja, whether you call yourself Naja or Katonga or DP or NUP, the idea now must be to simply get together and deal with those who captured our country so that we can live in a